Good Sunday morning to you guys. Don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour. Spring forward and fall back the other way, okay? Right now it's about, well, yesterday it would have been 7:15 a.m. Today it's 6:15 a.m. through the magic of turning your clock back. It's kind of like money in our society. If you need some more, you just print it. If you need to change the time, you just change it. Well, that's the way that goes. Anyway, it is Sunday morning. I'm going to be traveling today down to Choke Canyon State Park near Three Rivers, Texas. I think it's about a 2 or 3 hour drive from where I am. Leisurely, I get to go through my hometown of Kennedy, Texas. I grew up on a farm near that little country hick town, and yeah, it'll be fun. I'll do some videos. Don't worry, old Rusty does videos. Anyway, in my clean Gildan t-shirt. Very expensive, kind of a fashion statement that I make from Walmart. Walmart pays me for wearing these. That's a lie. Anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
What kind of tree could a math teacher climb? Geometry.
You know, it's the endings that get me. Like, like letting the air out of a balloon. You blow it up and then you hold it tight and it makes that noise. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 38.
Getting cooler up there where you guys are. I've had viewers ask why I ask the weather in Bangor, Maine. There is no reason. I just picked it at random. I just Bangor, Maine. And that's where that came from. I know nobody there. I've never been there. I don't plan to ever go there. But it's popped into my mind when I punched the little go button on the phone and Bangor, Maine came out. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 42.
What's the temperature in Salem, Oregon?
In Salem right now, it's 54.
What's the temperature in Denver, Colorado?
In Denver right now, it's 30.
Coolest place we found, huh? Anyway, thank you, Google. Now shut up. Anyway, I've got a lot of comments. Lori Van Hoosier, it says 2 songs I hope you enjoy. I like these 2 songs, but as far as country goes, I'm still on Buck Owens, Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash, George Jones, LOL. Anyway, she left some links, so if you like country music, I do, the old stuff, and I may listen to them. Anyway, thank you, Lori. This is Randy C. Right now I'm sticks and bricks. Can't wait to go sticks and staples. Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, that was the couple that came by to visit yesterday. Thank them very much for coming by. Anna Watson, link on YouTube to another beautiful song. This is Living in a Prius. I did this a long time ago, and that looks like I was probably in Carlsbad, New Mexico. This is W. Vidam. I don't know if it's the tinting on the windows or just how the sun and shadow are contrasting on the white car, but your car looks really sharp in the desert. Well, the Prius is fine. I enjoyed the Prius camping. That was great. Sean Bannon, but Rusty, you bought 3 women their homes, so you've got a bigger one than any of those other RVs. Well, I don't know exactly. I mean, right now in this RV park, I have the absolute, without a doubt, smallest RV. Anyway, Roger St. Martin here is patting himself on the back. He says, first. He said, did I happen to mention that I am first? I am first so many times. I should be comment person of the month. Well, I guess you could do that, Roger. You can make you a sign and hang it around your neck or put it in the back window of your car. A bumper sticker for your car would be nice, that you're first on commenter on Rusty 78609. Anyway, thank you, Roger. This is Spiderhead. Says he just loves the Texas skies. Thanks for your tour by your houses. Unless my wife work paid on the mortgage, I would refuse to marry a woman who would not sign a prenup. I'm not even too sure those are any good anymore. Anyway, he's got a pretty long comment, and then he says, sorry for the rant. I've just been there, done that, same as you. It's a shame I took so long to figure things out. Well, it's just living, guys. I mean, it's like adding flavor to your life. I don't hold anybody any grudges. You know, hey, yeah, take it one day at a time and enjoy it. That yesterday's gone. Foof. Mark 73573, thumbs up to you twice. Roger St. Martin, I myself go back to my old stomping grounds from time to time, but it's not the same. Nope. There's a book by I can't remember. It seems like his last name is Wolf. You Can Never Go Home Again, and he wrote a book and he talked about going back to his old hometown and going into those what we thought were canyons when he was a kid, and now they just found out they were just little creek beds about 3 feet deep. Yep, and that's the way that goes, guys. That's the way life is. Pearl Esme, just remember, home is where you hang your hat at. Exactly. Nan Parker, a walk down memory lane. Well, sort of, yeah. Land Abroad says Google girl is much sexier than the Amazon girl. Well, okay. Well, Amazon needs that kind of input. You notice the wave look in my hair today? See, my hair has a mind of its own. Gray hair does what the hell it wants to, and you just bend it in place best you can. John Ilko, sounds like too much fun. Oh, that was the date. That was me and my girlfriend. Sounds like too much fun. Must be way past beer 30. I think when I did the video, we'd had about I'd had 2 beers and she'd had about a glass and a half of wine. Yeah, we were getting going then. I figured it was time. I figured I better catch it while it was hot. Mimi Mick, glad you saw family. Going home brings so many memories, some not so good. Here, actually, this visit, I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised that I've actually enjoyed myself very much and was not bothered at all by some of the things that happened here that weren't so good. Mike Brandenburg, maybe call the ex-wives and have a drink. Nope, LOL. Well, one ex-wife lives in Kennedy, Texas, and one lives in Goliad, Texas, I think, or near Goliad. Bruce Johnson, it's only a number, Rusty. Go for it. Oh, he's talking about age. Yeah, well, it is. It is and it ain't. It's a number, all right. But the higher that number gets, the more you change. Now, you may not change a lot in your mind, but all that external equipment takes a beating. ACFM HD on the R-Pod in Winnie. So if you park one of these travel trailers at an RV park and you take a trip to the store or whatever, what stops someone from hooking it up to their truck and driving off with it? How about honesty? That ought to do it. But, if they did, if you have your insurance, they'll reimburse you, and away you go with another one. Randy Wyrick, thank you for sharing a piece of your past. For so many of us, things never worked out like we envisioned them. Things change, people change. Well, when you're young, you're just not, well, when I say young, even in my 40s, I considered myself young now. But, you think you've got it all figured out, and when you look back, you can see some of the mistakes you made clearly, but at the time, hell, it was a great thing to do. PJ Bikerful, welcome to all new subs and Rusty's Rangers. Let's go for a drive with episode 344 with the Honorable Grandmaster, legendary, world-renowned golfer. Drive time with the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, your golf man from Central Texas, knowing all wizard, and the great storyteller, swiveling Sergeant Rambling Rusty. Whew. Thank you, PJ Bikerful. That's a good intro. Now I don't have anything to say. Now I'm stunned. Mark East. The street name now goes perfect with the property Forest Road Drive. I hear you. Inert object. That's the person's name. Correct. Inert object. It has been over 10 years since I have been near our last home, and a long, long time since I've gone south to where my old family home is. It is no longer in my family anymore. I have always looked forward. No use looking back. Can't change the past. Thanks for the nice drive. That's true. I've got 2 homes in San Antonio that I haven't been by in ages. Nor do I care. Well, my first one that I built was $12,500 in that range. It was out on Nacogdoches Road. I can't remember the name of the street. but it's a little bitty home. I mean, it was a little bitty, but it had 3 bedrooms, two baths, or yeah, I think it did have 2 baths. Holly M., we built a 4-bedroom split level for $46,000 in 1976 and $4,000 for the lot, Shawnee, Kansas. Can't build a garage for that today. I'm telling you, man, you're right about that. Prairie Night Moon, enjoyed the drive around Mission Valley. Well, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by the other day. Clint Price, I've watched every video you've made. Well, you know, they may be coming to take you away, Clint, so don't be loud about it. I've watched every video you've ever made, so I've followed you, all that you shared along the way. Many people would never have bounced back and have the excellent disposition that you do. Most people don't appreciate all the blessings they have. They instead focus on what they don't have. Every day above ground is a great day. Today is a gift. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You are absolutely correct. Yep, and you might, you know, if you enjoy today, every day, then you'll look back and say, boy, I've enjoyed my life. Because that's how it is, one day at a time. This is on the pickup camper, Victor Delgado. Says, thanks so much for the video. Apparently Victor's going to do a truck camping thing. Will Shaw. You know, I have some relatives named Shaw. If you could go anywhere as you claim, who would in their right mind would choose Victoria, Texas? I didn't say I was in my right mind, did I? I hope I haven't misled you, Will. Anyway, he's got another comment. I thought this would be a review of living in a casita, cooking, etc. Nothing what... Well, you know, Will, I got an idea for you. I'm just going to have to help you out here since you can't figure out my channel. We'll help you, okay? Anyway, Land Abroad, you should stop in El Paso. Saddle Blanket in El Paso, cool store. I don't know that I've ever been there. I don't know. When I'm going through El Paso, I'm traveling, you know, I'm ready to get out of there. Thank you, though. Elisa Carroll, I just came across a video about walking. Probably nothing new, but to you, probably nothing new to you, but I could pass it along in case you're interested. It starts off by saying the Greek physician Hippocrates said that walking is a man's best medicine. Oh, I agree with that. Yeah, she's got a link to something on YouTube about walking. It's on driving by my old homes. Fred Getchy, how you doing, Fred? Thumbs up to you. Amy Reynolds, again, thank you, Rusty, for sharing old memory lane. I do admire all the courage, and I do wish you well. Keep enjoying the wonderful life. Be safe. Adios. Okay, Fred Getchy, again, thumbs up to you. Rick Flo, 1, got 2 comments. He doesn't like Victoria. He says, is all of Texas like this, asking for a friend? No, all of Texas is different. You've got the eastern Texas is the piney woods. You know, you got northern Texas, you got Paladuro Canyon, Amarillo, Lubbock. It's usually a little windy there. Then you got South Texas. You got coastal Texas. You got West Texas, where you've got the mountains and desert. You got Alpine, Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa with the mountains. And no, it's a beautiful place. You know, you can't judge. You know, if I judged every state by one location, I'd probably never go anywhere. But most states have a lot of beauty. You just have to look for it. If you're looking for the negative, you'll find it. Rick Flo, he says, Rusty, it's called running away from your adulthood. Well, I don't know what you mean by that, Rick. I can't run away from my adulthood. It goes everywhere I go. Steely Dan, did you have a horse named Mr. Ed? No, I had a wife named Mrs. Ed, though, I think. Stanley Smith, Rusty, I beg to ask the question, but do you think you will ever marry again? No. N-O. And if not, what would have changed, if anything? What advice would you offer to a younger person? Thanks. Enjoy your videos. Well, don't marry so much for love or lust. If you can, if you have a girl or a person of the opposite sex that you enjoy their company, then that's the person you want to be with. Because I mean, I've married for lust. I have, and it was hell. David Legg, that's some pretty country. It is. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank Tracy Phillips, great drive down memory lane. Marcella Staunton, way too expensive on the tiny home. Jeff Foster, hey Rusty, what is the first thing to go because my memory is shot? LOL. Your whole body just goes, you know, it just starts, everything starts shutting down. But that's okay, it's the way it is, just deal with it, you know, just adapt. This is driving, Swiveler and training. Yep, Rusty, I'm so glad I stumbled on your channel. I have never regretted it. Don't know how I found you. We have so much in common. I can't wait to see what you've posted every time I get on YouTube. You're the first thing I watch. Thanks for taking the time to show us a part of your past. And if I was there, I would have taken the sign too. Until next time. He's talking about John Wayne Trails. A lot of people used to steal that street sign until they fixed it where you can't. The date, oh Rusty, this is sweet. That was Diana Rickman. This is an old video I did on tire balancing. This is Aaron Lucero. He says, I'm 17 and started off at 14 bucks an hour. Our store just sold $1 million worth of service in 1 month of October. Busy, busy, busy. You know, that he's talking about Discount Tire. Amazing. If you're into tires, go to Discount Tire. I'll end this in a couple more, okay? D. Singh, you are a great storyteller. I am just a young millennial taking cues from wise old Rusty. Peace. Well, D, good luck to you. This is on Lisa, and let's see. They got a lot of comments on that. A lot of comments. And this thing is slow today, boy. Yeah, Lisa and Kevin came by and visited and gave me a couple of bucks for the Casita Fund, and they're camping near here in an RV. And yeah, thank you for coming by. And all of you that drift by occasionally, that's fine. I'm glad to see anybody, you know. But anyway, guys, from Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Never try to annoy someone with bird puns, because two can play at that game.
See, if you don't know what a toucan is, then that joke makes no sense whatsoever. Apparently a toucan is like a big old beaked bird. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, getting ready to go traveling here in just a little bit. This is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, even Gildan shirts. Anytime you want, even bananas. I don't know if you can get bananas at Amazon, but yeah, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Do that several times a day. Why? Because that lowers your blood pressure, or actually it lowers stress, which lowers your blood pressure, and you'll just feel better because of it. And what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. You know, walk, exercise, do whatever you do to exercise your body once or twice a day. You'll never regret it. You'll feel good, and everybody around you will feel good. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your mind. You know, it's yours, you know. So, you know, would you let somebody dump a truckload of trash in your backyard? Probably not. So don't let somebody dump a truckload of negative thoughts in your head, okay? And it happens every day. But again, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day at a time. Just keep on trucking and do what you do. Okay? Enjoy doing what you enjoy doing. Don't let somebody talk you into a bunch of crap. Anyway, guys, adios. Bye-bye. Next video will be on the road to Kennedy or maybe around Kennedy, Texas, my hometown. And then I'll do a few when I get to Choke Canyon because it's a neat, it's flatland. Anyway, adios, amigos. Bye-bye.